Welcome to today's video, guys. Good morning. I'm in Japna forest right now. I'm out for a run and have few more minutes to go. Today I'm gonna be covering full day of eating on a cutting diet. Many of you might be going on this shredding diet because it's summertime, and I'll share my diet, I'll share my macros with you, and full day of eating. Enjoy the rest of the video. So I ran like 4 kilometers. I'm going back home right now. I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything since morning, and I'll see you guys at home. So guys, I'm back from the run and it's time to eat my breakfast. I'm starving right now. I'll show you guys what I ate. Welcome to my meal number 1, and this is my breakfast. We have 50 gram of chocos, 15 gram of health cut cereals, 250 ml skim milk, 2 teaspoons chia seeds, 1 tablespoon peanut butter, 15 gram almonds, and 1 scoop whey protein. And its macros are 670 calories, 73 gram carbs, 20 grams of fats, and 50 grams of protein. So that's it for meal number 1. I'll see you guys on the next meal. Hey guys, it's lunchtime and it's my second meal of the day. So for lunch I have 100 grams of broccoli, 100 grams of spinach, and 50 grams brown rice, and 100 gram lentils, which is also known as mango beans or masoor ki dal in Hindi. And its macros are 598 calories, 113 gram of carbs, 4 grams of fat, 36 gram of protein. So this is it for my lunch, and I'll see you guys for meal number 3. So before we jump on to the next meal, I would like to share with you guys some of the things which has helped me a lot in my journey. And I've learned these things through hit and trial and with my own experiences and a lot of research. And I wish someone would have told me this sooner, and I would have progressed much more over the past few years, instead of just failing and asking people for all these kind of weight loss diets and all. So yeah, the 4 things which I was telling you about is number 1, a kitchen weighing scale. So it helps you track what you're eating. What I mean by tracking is I weigh everything before I eat, and you don't know how much that food or what you're drinking weighs, or what its actual quantity is. So you do need a kitchen weighing scale in order to actually know how much you're under eating or how much you were overeating in case you're trying to lose weight. And for people who are trying to gain weight, maybe who are skinny, who think they are eating plenty, who say they have a fast metabolism, but actually you're just not tracking your food intake, and you might be unknowingly under eating. And second of all, always measure your food raw. So rice, vegetables, everything, because you're getting the nutrients of the raw food, not the cooked food. And some foods, for example rice, for example vegetables, or mostly every kind of food except chicken and all, it changes its volume. For example, if you cook rice, its weight changes. It actually multiplies by 3. For example, if you're eating 30 grams of uncooked rice, it's going to be around 100 grams of cooked rice. So yeah, you have to keep those things in mind. Now moving on to a second thing, a weighing scale. Now most of you might be having a weighing scale at your home, and some of you might not, but it's very important to track your weight. Why? Because all the adjustments in your diet, in your nutrition, in your workout will be made according to how your weight responds to your program. But if you're not tracking your weight, and if you don't have a weighing scale, and you're just randomly like shooting the arrows in the dark and like seeing something if it works for you or not, that's not going to work. You have to get a weighing scale if you need to see if you are getting the results from the plan which you're following. And the most accurate weight is in the morning after using the washroom, and without drinking anything, without eating anything. That's the most accurate weight, and I recommend that's when you should weigh yourself if you're tracking your weight for progress. Tip number 3 is, MyFitnessPal. Now it's available on App Store and on Android. So these are my calories, this is how I track my food, and basically you can just input everything you eat and drink, and it can show you the nutritional information. This is my daily intake, these are my goals. Oops, one second. So for example, I was eating, what is this, chocos. So these are the macros for the meals, this many grams of carbs and fat. So basically what I mean is you actually know how much food you're putting in your body, how much grams of carbs, proteins and fats you're consuming, how many calories you're consuming. You can't just eyeball it if you're starting out. Basically now I can actually look at food item and like eyeball it and say, okay, this is 50 grams of rice or something like that, this is this many grams. So when you're starting out, this is the most important tip of all these 3 combined. They work side by side basically. So when you get a kitchen weighing scale, you measure everything you eat. Then when you measure everything you eat, you input. For example, if I ate 50 grams of brown rice, I measured 50 grams of brown rice, then I input those brown rice in my app, and that's how it gave me the numbers. These many calories and like 40 grams of carbs and 1-2 grams of fat and fibers. So basically it's about knowing what you're eating and about the quantities in which you're eating, not the foods which you're eating, but specifically the quantities. Those are going to get you the results, not the specific types of food, but the amount which you're eating in. Now earlier I used to have these, this is my nutrition diary. I used to write all kinds of diets. I have my keto diet, my carb cycling diet, basically every diet which I had written for myself. Like this was my diary when I started 1.5 years ago, and basically I used to just calculate everything, Google all the nutritional info and stuff, and write everything. It used to take me 1 hour every night before I started my plan. I used to form a diet for myself. This was my workout diary. I used to track my workouts. I used to log my weight, my reps, my sets in this diary. The 4th element, take photos. Yes, most importantly, take progress photos. You're tracking your weight, okay, you're seeing the quantitative figures dropping, you see a change of numbers in your weight, but there's a visual difference also which comes during before and after in a transformation. So always take photos before you start your transformation and during your transformation. Just take photos on every Monday, so that gives you like a weekly comparison of your before and after progress and throughout the plan which you're following. So it's super important to track everything. Why? Because this is the only mistake which I have been doing for the past few years. I started working out 5 years ago, and out of those 5 years I have only been tracking my nutrition for like 1.5 or 2 years in the max. So whatever difference which you get, either your goal is to build muscle, either is your goal is to lose fat, it all comes down to what you are eating basically, not the foods, not the kinds of food which you're eating, but basically the amount of calories which you're eating and the amount of calories which your body is getting. So I've talked about these in my Instagram stories, that you have to be in a caloric deficit to be in a fat loss, in order to lose fat, and you have to be in a caloric surplus to gain weight. There is no specific diet for weight loss, there is no specific food for weight loss, no food has a fat building sorry so no food has a fat loss quality of its own. It all comes down to being in a caloric deficit. These are the things which you need. You don't need any kind of supplements, don't need any personal trainer. Honestly speaking, you don't need to follow any kind of special diet. You just need to track. That's it. That's the whole of it. That's the key thing which you need to do. And if you're trying to lose weight, just eat in a caloric deficit. And if you're trying to gain weight, build muscle, just eat in a caloric surplus. And the most important thing, track your food, track your weight, and take photos. So that's it for me, guys. I hope you got something out of it, and drop a like below if you learned something new, and let's carry on with the video. So guys, for meal number 3, which is like a midday snack after my lunch and before my workout, I have 50 grams of health cut cereal, which I showed you in the morning, and I have 1 tablespoon of peanut butter and 200 ml of skim milk. And the macros for this meal are, I'm just going to open my MyFitnessPal app. This meal has 361 calories, 51 gram of carbs, 9 grams of fat, and 23 grams of protein. Not bad, huh? So this is my midday snack, and I forgot to tell you about the calories of my day, or I forgot to tell you about the calories which I'm consuming. So my macros are 290 grams of carbs, 50 grams of fat, and 220 grams of protein, which gives me 2500 calories. So I'm going to follow this for 4 weeks, and I'll see if any necessary adjustments should be made according to how my weight responds. And that's it for me. And after this meal, I'm just going to hit the gym, and I'll see you guys in the gym. These are the supplements which I use. I have L-carnitine, which I take before my workout. This is BCAA, which I take during my workouts, and omega-3, omega-6, and a whey protein. This is whey protein isolate, muscle blaze. Honestly, this is by far the best protein by quality and by price. And I don't take my post-workout scoop because my protein intake gets completed, and I like to take it during my breakfast for some additional flavors with my milk, and just an even distribution of protein throughout the day. So yeah. So I'm going to my gym right now, and I have my back and biceps workout. I'll see you guys at the gym. Yeah, so I'm inside the gym right now, time to do some warm stretches. Hey guys, so welcome to today's workout commentary. I start my workout by doing some warm stretches first, especially when I'm doing a leg workout or a back workout. So you saw me doing the bridge stretch, and after that I do some rotator cuffs and a few more of the shoulder stretches involving internal and external rotation of the shoulders. And after that I started my workout after 1 or 2 sets of some warm-up pull-ups, and you can see me doing barbell rows. I like to start off with some compound movements. I did 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps of this movement, and yeah, I focused on contracting my back and keeping the form as strict as possible. After that I moved on to front lat pull downs. I did 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps, and again the main focus was on contracting the back muscles as much as possible, and yeah, squeezing and at the concentric part of the movement. And the next exercise was leverage high row, 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps, and yeah. Moving on to rope face pulls, and I did 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps, and this is I like to do my rear traps on my back days, and I like to hit my rear delts and my rear traps on my back workout. I think it really gives me quite a bit of muscle mind connection on my back workouts. and after that I did reverse picketed fly, 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps on this cable fly machine. And to finish my back workout, I ended that with some weighted pull-ups. I'm using this Domino's dipping belt which I got from Decathlon, and yeah, I do 3 sets of weighted pull-ups until failure, as many reps as I can. And yeah, that's what my back workout looked like. And after that I moved on to biceps. I started with easy barbell curl and I did 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Again, the main focus was on contracting the muscles and yeah, keeping the form as strict as possible. My next exercise is standing hammer curl, 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Did cable bicep curls, 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps, and I was contracting at the eccentric part. And the last exercise of the day was machine preacher curl, 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps. And this really helps you target that lower end of your biceps. And I ended my workout with doing 35 minutes of steady state on the cross trainer stepper machine. And that's about it. I hope you enjoy today's workout commentary. Leave a like below, guys, and thank you for watching. So guys, it's my final meal of the day, and for dinner I have 250 grams of grilled chicken breast and 2 grilled chicken wraps. And I ordered this from a place called Healthy Cravings, and you can find it on Swiggy and Zomato. I basically order from Healthy Cravings every day because it's a very macro friendly cafe. So the macros of this meal are 814 calories, 39 gram carbs, 17 grams of fat, and 117 grams of protein. So yeah, that wraps up our full day of eating video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm just gonna enjoy this meal outdoors because unfortunately non-veg is not allowed inside my house. I eat in my car every single day, and that's it. Well, give this video a thumbs up if you learned something from it, share it with your friends, and do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you.